A waitress calms a mob boss's screaming son in the middle of a packed restaurant, using nothing but a simple lullaby. The entire room falls silent as the terrified child reaches for her hand, something he's never done with anyone except his father. But this single act of kindness pulls her into a world she never asked to enter. The mob boss makes her an offer: help his son, and he'll pay her more money than she's ever seen. She's a struggling single mother who desperately needs it. But there's a problem. Someone doesn't want her there. Threatening notes appear on her door, her tires get slashed, and the boss's right-hand man will do anything to make her disappear. As she gets closer to the father and son, dark secrets from his past begin to surface, secrets that could destroy them all. Will her compassion be enough to save this broken family, or will the dangerous life he's trying to escape pull them all under? And what happens when the one thing standing between them and a new life is the mob boss himself? I'm tired. That's the first thought every morning. The second is always Eli. I roll over and see him curled under his weighted blanket. His breathing is steady. The soft glow from his nightlight makes his face look peaceful. I feel grateful. Last night was a good night. No meltdowns, no tears. I slide out of bed quietly. The apartment is small, 2 bedrooms, a kitchen barely big enough to turn around in, but it's ours. That's what matters. I make coffee and watch the clock. 6:15. Eli will wake soon. I lay out his breakfast. Plain toast cut into perfect squares, strawberries washed twice, milk in his blue cup, never the red one. Everything has to be right. Everything has its place. My phone buzzes. A text from Giovanni's. Can you cover the early shift? I close my eyes. My body aches. But the answer is always yes. Sure, I type back. Eli appears in the doorway. His hair sticks up in soft brown tufts. He doesn't speak. He never does much in the mornings. But his eyes find mine and something shifts in his expression. He smiles. Good morning, baby, I say. He walks to the table and sits. I place his breakfast in front of him. He picks up a square of toast and takes a small bite. My chest tightens. Every small thing he does fills me with pride. Mama has work today, I tell him. Grandma will pick you up from school. He nods once. He understands. I kneel beside his chair and brush his hair back. I love you. He leans into my hand. That's his way of saying it back. Giovanni's Ristorante smells like garlic and old wine. The lunch shift is always chaos. People everywhere. Orders shouted. Plates clattering. I tie my apron and grab my notepad. My feet already hurt, but I smile. I always smile. Clara, Maria calls from the kitchen. Table 6 needs water. Got it. The hours blur together. Smile. Take orders. Deliver food. Clear tables. Repeat. By 2 o'clock, my legs feel like concrete, but the tips are decent today. I count them quickly in my pocket. $43, that's groceries, maybe new crayons for Eli. I feel relieved. Small victories matter. Did you hear? Gina whispers as she rushes past. The boss is coming tonight. I freeze. Antonio DeLuca? Shh. Her voice is sharp. Don't say his name so loud. My stomach twists. Everyone knows about Antonio. He owns this place. He owns half of Brooklyn, people say. I've never seen him, but I've heard the stories. The silence that follows his name. The fear. Why is he coming? I ask. Who knows? Gina says. Just don't mess up tonight. She disappears into the kitchen. I feel afraid. My hands tremble slightly. The evening shift starts at 5. The restaurant fills quickly. Every table is reserved. The staff moves faster than usual. Everyone is tense. Stay sharp, Maria says. And for God's sake, be polite. At 6:30, the front doors open. The entire room goes quiet. A man walks in. Tall, dark suit. His presence fills the space like thunder. 2 large men follow him. They scan the room with cold eyes. Antonio DeLuca. But it's not him that catches my attention. It's the boy. A child, maybe 8 years old, clings to the man's sleeve. His face is pale. His eyes are wide and darting. He looks terrified. My breath catches. I know that look. The hostess leads them to a corner table. The boy sits but immediately covers his ears. The music, the voices, the clinking glasses. It's too much for him. I watch from across the room. My heart aches. He's overwhelmed. Antonio speaks to him quietly. The boy shakes his head. His hands press harder against his ears. I want to help, but I don't dare move. The night continues. I serve other tables. But my eyes keep drifting to the corner. The boy is rocking now, back and forth. His father's jaw is tight. His voice is low and firm. It's not working. The boy is spiraling. Someone should do something, Gina mutters. Who? Maria hisses. You? The boy stands suddenly. His chair scrapes loud against the floor. People turn. He grabs a water glass and throws it. The glass shatters. The restaurant gasps. His father reaches for him. The boy screams and drops under the table. The silence stretches. No one moves. No one breathes. Antonio stands there. His face is hard, but his eyes are filled with something I recognize. Helplessness. I feel my body move before my brain can stop it. I walk toward the table. My heart pounds. Miss, one of the bodyguards steps forward. Please, I say. My voice is soft. Let me try. Antonio's eyes find mine. They're dark and unreadable, but he doesn't say no. I kneel beside the table. The boy is curled up tight. His hands cover his ears. His eyes are squeezed shut. I don't touch him. I just sit. And I hum. It's the same melody I sing to Eli, the same lullaby that always brings him back. The boy's rocking slows. Just a little. I keep humming. I match my breathing to his. In, out, slow, steady. His hands lower slightly. His eyes open a crack. You're okay, I whisper. You're safe. He looks at me. His chest is still heaving, but he's listening. Too loud? I ask. He nods. I know, I say. Sometimes the world is too much. I hum again, softer this time. His breathing slows. His body relaxes. After a long moment, he reaches out. His small hand touches mine. The room is still silent, but this silence is different. It's not fear, it's wonder. I help him out from under the table. He doesn't let go of my hand. Antonio watches us. Something shifts in his expression. Thank you, he says. His voice is quiet, almost broken. I nod. I don't know what else to say. 20 minutes later, I'm called to the back office. My legs feel weak. I've never been back here, never wanted to be. Antonio sits behind a large desk. The boy, Luca, I heard someone call him, sits in a chair beside him. He's calmer now, but still clinging to his father's sleeve. Sit, Antonio says. I sit. My hands are shaking. What's your name? He asks. Clara. Clara Bennett. His eyes study me. How did you know what to do? I glance at Luca. I have a son. He's like Luca. Antonio's brow furrows. Like him? Autistic, I say. The word feels heavy. Something changes in Antonio's face. His shoulders drop slightly. I didn't know there was a name for it. My chest tightens. You've never had him evaluated? I don't trust doctors, he says. His voice is hard again. I want to argue, but I don't. May I ask how old he is? 8. I nod. My son is 7. He doesn't speak much, but he understands everything. He feels everything deeper than most people. Antonio looks at Luca. His expression softens just for a second. Why did he listen to you, he asks. I didn't ask him to change. I met him where he was. The silence stretches. Antonio leans back in his chair. I want to hire you. I blink. What? Come here when I bring Luca. Help him. I'll pay you. I already work here. More, he interrupts. I'll pay you more. I feel afraid and hopeful and confused all at once. Why me? Because he trusts you. Antonio's voice is firm. And I trust no one else. I look at Luca. He's watching me. His eyes are soft now, calm. I need the money. God knows I need it. But this feels dangerous. This man is dangerous. Please, Antonio says. That word, from him, it surprises me. Okay, I say. I'll help. I walk home that night in a daze. The streets are dark. The air is cold, but I barely notice. What have I agreed to? I unlock my apartment door. My mother is asleep on the couch. The TV is still on. I turn it off and check on Eli. He's asleep. His face is peaceful. I sit on the edge of his bed. My hands are still shaking. What am I doing? I whisper. But I already know. I'm doing what I always do. I'm helping someone who needs it, even if it scares me. I kiss Eli's forehead. We're going to be okay. I have to believe that. The next morning, I wake to my phone ringing. Unknown number. Hello? Miss Bennett, it's Antonio DeLuca. My heart jumps. Oh, hello. Can you come to the restaurant this afternoon, 2 o'clock? Yes, I can do that. Good. He hangs up. I stare at the phone. No goodbye, no small talk, just orders. I feel nervous, but also curious. At noon, I drop Eli at school. He waves from the classroom door. I wave back. My chest tightens. I hate leaving him, but I have to work. At Giovanni's, the lunch crowd is thick. I serve tables quickly. My mind is elsewhere. What will Antonio want? What if I can't help Luca? At 2, Maria nods toward the back. He's waiting. I smooth my apron and walk to the office. Antonio sits at his desk. Luca is coloring at a small table in the corner. Sit, Antonio says. I sit. What do you need? Tell me about your son. I blink. What? Tell me. His voice is softer now. I want to understand. So I do. I tell him about Eli, about the meltdowns, the sensory issues, the way he hates loud sounds but loves the hum of the refrigerator, the way he lines up his toys but won't look strangers in the eye. Antonio listens. He doesn't interrupt. His eyes stay on mine. How do you manage? He asks. Patience, I say, and routine, and love. He nods slowly. I don't know how to be patient. Then learn. The words slip out before I can stop them. I feel afraid. Did I just tell a mafia boss what to do? But Antonio doesn't get angry. He almost smiles. You're brave. No, I say. I'm just a mother. Same thing, he says. Over the next week, I meet with Luca 3 times. We sit in the garden behind the restaurant. It's quieter there. He colors. I hum. We don't talk much, but he's comfortable. Antonio watches from the doorway sometimes. He never interrupts, but I can feel his eyes on us. On the 4th day, Luca hands me a drawing. It's a woman with brown hair, and a boy holding her hand. Is this me? I ask. He nods. My breath catches. Thank you, Luca. He smiles. It's small, but it's real. When I leave that day, Antonio stops me. He's never drawn a person before. I feel surprised. Never? Never. His voice is quiet. You're helping him. He's a sweet boy, I say. He's my world. Antonio's eyes meet mine. Thank you. I nod. I don't know what to say. As I walk home, I feel something I haven't felt in years. Hope. Maybe I can make a difference. Maybe this is why I met them. But as I turn onto my street, I see something that makes my blood run cold. A note on my door. White paper. Black ink. Stay away from the boss. My hands tremble as I pull it down. I look around. The street is empty, but I feel watched. I crumple the note and unlock my door. Inside, I lean against the wall. My heart races. What have I gotten myself into? I don't sleep that night. Every sound makes me jump. I check on Eli 4 times. He's safe, but I don't feel safe. In the morning, I almost call Antonio, but I'm afraid. Afraid to involve him more, afraid of what he'll do. Instead, I go to work. I smile at customers. I serve food. I pretend everything is fine. But at lunch, Antonio shows up, without Luca. His face is serious. We need to talk, he says. My stomach drops. Okay. In his office, he closes the door. Something's wrong. What is it? Nothing. Don't lie to me. His voice is sharp. I feel cornered. I found a note. On my door. His eyes narrow. What did it say? I tell him. He's silent for a long moment. Then he stands. His hands curl into fists. Who knows you're helping Luca? He asks. Just the staff here. Then it's one of them. His voice is cold. Or someone else, I say quickly. Please don't what? Don't protect you. Don't hurt anyone because of me. He stares at me. Something shifts in his expression. You think I'm a monster. I think you're a father, I say. And I think you're trying. The silence stretches. Antonio sits back down. I'll handle this quietly. Thank you. But Clara, his eyes find mine. You're not safe alone. I'm assigning someone to watch your building. That's not necessary. It is. His voice is firm. I won't let anything happen to you. Or your son. My breath catches. He means it. I can hear it in his voice. Okay, I whisper. He nods. Good. Now go home. Rest. Luca will want to see you tomorrow. I stand. My legs feel weak. As I reach the door, he speaks again. Clara. I turn. Thank you, he says. For everything. I nod. I don't trust my voice. Outside, the sunlight feels different, sharper. The world has shifted, and I'm not sure if I'm safer or in more danger than ever. But when I pick up Eli from school and he hugs me tight, I know one thing: I'll protect him no matter what, even if it means trusting a man the whole world fears. Antonio keeps his word. A black car appears on my street that night. It stays there. At first it makes me nervous, but then I feel safer. Days pass. I visit the mansion for the first time. It's enormous. White stone, iron gates, gardens that stretch forever. I feel small standing at the entrance. A woman in a grey uniform opens the door. Miss Bennett? Yes. Mr. DeLuca is expecting you. Follow me. The inside is even more intimidating. Marble floors, crystal chandeliers, everything spotless and cold. But then I hear laughter, child's laughter. Luca runs down the hallway. He stops when he sees me. His face lights up. "Hi, Luca," I say. He grabs my hand and pulls me toward a large room. Antonio stands near the window. He's wearing a simple shirt, no jacket. He looks different, almost human. "He's been waiting for you," Antonio says. His voice is warm. I feel surprised. "Has he?" "All morning." Luca leads me to a table covered in art supplies. He wants to draw with me. My chest tightens. He trusts me. We spend 2 hours together, drawing, humming, playing simple rhythm games with blocks. Antonio watches from across the room. He doesn't interrupt, but I can feel him there. When it's time to go, Luca hugs me. It's quick, but it's real. My breath catches. "I'll see you soon, sweetheart." He nods. Antonio walks me to the door. He's never hugged anyone except me. "He's coming out of his shell," I say. "Because of you." I shake my head. "Because you're letting him be himself." Something shifts in his expression. "Stay for dinner." I freeze. "What?" "Please. Luca would like it." "And I—" He stops. "I would too. I should say no, but I don't want to." "Okay," I say. Dinner is strange. The dining room is formal. Long table, fine china. But Luca sits beside me, and Antonio sits across from us. He's relaxed. His tie is gone. His sleeves are rolled up. We eat pasta. Luca uses his fingers for some of it. Antonio doesn't correct him. He just watches his son with quiet pride. "How long have you been a waitress?" Antonio asks. 5 years. Before that? I was a teacher's aide at an elementary school. I pause, but I needed more money after Eli was born. What happened to his father? The question stings, but Antonio's voice is gentle, not prying, just curious. "He left when Eli was diagnosed," I say. "He couldn't handle it." Antonio's jaw tightens. "Then he was a coward." I look up. His eyes are dark with anger, but not at me. "For me?" "Yes," I say quietly. "He was." "You're stronger than most people I know," Antonio says. I feel my throat tighten. "I just do what I have to. That's what strength is." The silence stretches, but it's not uncomfortable. It's almost peaceful. Luca yawns. His head droops toward his plate. "Bedtime," Antonio says. He lifts Luca gently. "Say good night." Luca waves at me. His eyes are heavy. "Good night, Luca," I say. Antonio carries him out. I sit alone in the massive dining room. I feel out of place, but also strangely welcome. When Antonio returns, he pours 2 glasses of wine. "Do you drink?" He hands me a glass. We move to the living room. It's warmer here. There's a fireplace, bookshelves, family photos on the mantel. I walk to the photos. A beautiful woman with dark hair. She's holding baby Luca. "Your wife?" I ask. "Yes, Maria. She was beautiful. She was everything." His voice breaks slightly. I turn to him. His face is strained. "How did she—" "Cancer. 3 years ago." He takes a long sip of wine. "Luca was 5. He stopped talking after she died." My heart aches. "I'm so sorry." I failed him. Antonio sits heavily on the couch. I was angry. I pushed him away. I didn't know how to help him. I sit beside him. Not too close, but close enough. "You're helping him now. Because of you." "No, because you're trying. That's what matters." He looks at me. His eyes are softer than I've ever seen them. "Why do you care? About us?" "Because everyone deserves kindness," I say. "Even people the world has written off." Something shifts in his expression. He almost reaches for my hand, but he doesn't. Instead, he looks away. "You should go, it's late." I nod. I stand. "Thank you for dinner. Thank you for staying." At the door, I turn. "Antonio?" "Yes? You're a good father. Don't forget that." His breath catches. He doesn't respond, but his eyes say everything. The next week passes quickly. I visit the mansion every other day. Luca and I bake cookies. We play in the garden. We build towers with blocks. Antonio joins us sometimes. He reads to Luca at bedtime. He learns to use a softer voice, to wait when Luca needs space. One afternoon, Antonio suggests an outing. The beach. Would Luca like that? "If it's not too crowded," I say. "I know a private spot." So we go. Just the 3 of us. No bodyguards, no staff. Just Antonio driving and Luca in the back seat with me. The beach is beautiful, empty, quiet. Luca runs toward the water. His face is pure joy. Antonio and I walk behind him. The sand is soft under our feet. "I can't remember the last time I did something like this," Antonio says. "It's nice, isn't it?" "It's perfect." We sit on the sand. Luca collects shells. Antonio laughs when Luca tries to give him a crab. It's the first time I've heard him laugh. Really laugh. I feel happy. Genuinely happy. Clara. Antonio's voice is serious now. I turn to him. Yes. I need to tell you something. My stomach tightens. Okay. My business. It's not clean. You know that. I nod. I do know. Everyone knows. I want to change that, he says. For Luca, but it's not simple. There are people who depend on me, people who won't let me walk away easily. What are you saying? I'm saying that being close to me is dangerous. For you. For Eli. I feel afraid, but I don't look away. Are you asking me to leave? No. His voice is firm. I'm asking you to understand. If you stay, things might get harder. I'm not afraid of hard. His eyes find mine. You should be. Maybe. But I'm not. The silence stretches. Luca runs up with a perfect shell. He hands it to me. Thank you, sweetheart, I say. He smiles. Then he hands one to his father too. Antonio holds it like it's made of glass. Thank you, son. We stay until sunset. The sky turns pink and orange. Luca falls asleep in the car. Antonio carries him inside when we get back. At the door, Antonio touches my arm. Be careful, Clara. You too. He nods, but his eyes are worried. The next morning, I find my car with slashed tires. All 4 of them. I stand in the parking lot. My hands shake. This is the second warning. I call the restaurant. I'm late for my shift. Maria is understanding. Take your time. But I don't have time. I call a cab. It costs $20 I don't have. At work, I'm distracted. I drop a plate. I forget an order. Gina keeps asking if I'm okay. I'm fine. I lie. But I'm not fine. I'm scared. That evening, Antonio arrives early. He finds me in the kitchen. What happened? He asks. His voice is low. Nothing. Clara. His eyes search mine. Tell me. So I do. I tell him about the tires, about feeling watched, about the fear that follows me everywhere. His face turns dark. This ends now. Antonio, I will find who's doing this and I will stop them. Please don't hurt anyone. He stares at me. They're hurting you. I know, but violence won't fix this. It's all I know how to do. My chest tightens. Then learn something new. He's silent for a long moment. Then he nods. I'll handle it my way, but quietly. I want to argue, but I'm too tired. Okay, go home, he says. I'll have someone drive you. My car. I'll handle that too. I feel grateful and guilty. Thank you. Don't thank me. This is my fault. It's not. It is. His voice is firm. You're in danger because of me, because of Luca. I won't forget that. That night, I lie awake. I think about the way he looks at Luca, about the way his voice softens when he talks to me. He's not what I expected. He's broken, like me, trying to do better, like me. But he's also dangerous, and I'm walking a line I don't understand. My phone buzzes. A text from an unknown number. Your son goes to Monroe Elementary, room 12. My blood runs cold. I sit up. My heart pounds. They know where Eli goes to school. I call Antonio. It's midnight, but he answers on the first ring. Clara? They know about Eli. My voice is shaking. They sent me his classroom number. I'm coming to you now. No, I'm okay. I'm coming. He hangs up. I pace the apartment. I check on Eli 3 times. He's asleep, safe. But for how long? Antonio arrives 20 minutes later. I let him in. He looks like he ran the whole way. Show me the text, he says. I do. His jaw tightens. Pack a bag. You're staying at the mansion. What? No. It's not a request. His voice is hard. You and Eli are not safe here. I can't just leave. You can and you will. His eyes find mine. Please, Clara, let me protect you. I feel afraid and overwhelmed and strangely relieved. Okay, I whisper. Within an hour, we're at the mansion. Eli is confused but calm. He holds my hand tight. Antonio shows us to a guest room. It's bigger than my entire apartment. 2 beds, a private bathroom, windows overlooking the garden. You'll be safe here, Antonio says. Thank you. He kneels in front of Eli. Hi, I'm Antonio. Eli doesn't respond. He just stares. He doesn't talk much, I say. That's okay. Antonio's voice is gentle. My son doesn't either. Maybe they'll be friends. Eli looks at me. I nod. He seems to understand. After Antonio leaves, I help Eli into his pajamas. He's tired, but he's also curious. He keeps looking around the room. We're staying here for a little while, I tell him. Is that okay? He nods. Good. Now sleep. He curls up under the blanket. I lie beside him. My mind races, but eventually I drift off too. The next morning I wake to sunlight. Eli is already awake. He's sitting by the window, watching the birds. I feel exhausted, but also grateful. We're safe, for now. There's a knock on the door. Antonio enters with breakfast on a tray. I thought you might be hungry. You didn't have to. I wanted to. He sets the tray on the table. Toast, fruit, juice, everything simple. Perfect for Eli. Luca is still asleep, Antonio says, but he'll be excited to see you both. Thank you for this, for everything. Don't thank me. I should have protected you sooner. This isn't your fault. His eyes meet mine. It is. My life brought this to your door. Then we'll figure it out together. Something shifts in his expression. Together. The word hangs between us. Heavy, meaningful. A moment later, Luca appears in the doorway. He sees Eli and freezes. Two boys, both quiet, both cautious. Luca, this is Eli, I say. He's my son. Luca takes a step forward, then another. He sits on the floor. Eli watches him carefully. Then Eli sits too. They don't speak, but they look at each other, and slowly, Luca pushes a toy car toward Eli. Eli picks it up. He rolls it back. My breath catches. Antonio's hand touches my shoulder. Look at that. They understand each other, I whisper, because they're the same. I feel tears prick my eyes. Yes, we watch the boys play. And for the first time in weeks I feel hope, real hope. But that afternoon everything changes. Antonio's second in command arrives. Marco. I've heard his name before. Always spoken with respect, or fear. He's tall, sharp-featured. His smile doesn't reach his eyes. So you're the famous Clara, Marco says. I nod. Nice to meet you. Is it? His voice is cold. Antonio steps between us. That's enough, Marco. I need to speak with you. Alone. They disappear into Antonio's office. I can hear raised voices, angry voices. I feel uneasy. Something is wrong. An hour later, Antonio finds me in the garden with the boys. His face is tight. What happened? I ask. Marco thinks you're a problem. My stomach drops. What? He says you're making me soft, weak. Antonio's voice is strained. He says people are noticing. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. He runs a hand through his hair. He's wrong. Is he? Antonio looks at me. His eyes are conflicted. I don't know anymore. That night, I barely sleep. I hear arguing downstairs, doors slamming. I hold Eli close. In the morning, Antonio is gone. The housekeeper says he had business. She won't look me in the eye. I feel abandoned and foolish. What did I expect? That a man like Antonio could change overnight. That kindness would be enough. At lunch, Marco appears. He sits across from me at the table. You need to leave. Excuse me? This isn't your world. You're putting yourself in danger. And the boss. Antonio asked me to stay. Antonio is confused. Marco's voice is sharp. You're manipulating him. I would never leave before someone gets hurt. His eyes are cold. I feel afraid, but also angry. I'll leave when Antonio asks me to, not before. Marco stands. Then you're a fool. He walks away. I sit there, shaking. My chest tightens. What am I doing? Why am I fighting for this? But then I think of Luca, of his smile, of the progress he's made, and I know why. Because he needs me. And maybe Antonio does too. That evening, Antonio returns. He looks exhausted. His tie is loose. His eyes are red. Are you okay? I ask. I need you to stop seeing Luca. For now. The words hit like a punch. What? It's not safe. Marco is right. People are watching, talking. So you're giving up? On Luca's progress? I'm protecting him. And you. My voice is shaking. By pushing me away? Yes. I feel tears burn my eyes. That's not protection. That's fear. Maybe. But it's all I have. Tired. No. You have love. You have courage. You have a son who needs you. And I'm failing him. Antonio's voice breaks. Like I fail everyone. The silence stretches. I want to comfort him, but I'm too hurt. Too angry. If you want me to leave, I will, I say quietly. But don't pretend it's for Luca. This is about you. And your fear. I walk away. My heart is breaking. Behind me, Luca cries out. Clara! It's the first time he said my name. The first time he's spoken at all. I turn. Luca is running toward me. Tears stream down his face. Antonio stands frozen. His face is shattered. I'm sorry, sweetheart, I tell Luca. I have to go. He grabs my hand. He won't let go. He's sobbing now. Luca. Antonio's voice is gentle. Let her go. But Luca won't. He clings to me. His whole body shakes. I kneel down. I love you, Luca, but your daddy needs to figure some things out, okay? He shakes his head. No, stay. My breath catches. 2 words, clear as day. I look at Antonio. His eyes are filled with tears. Please, Luca whispers. Stay. But I can't. Not like this. Not when Antonio doesn't believe in us. I gently pull away. Luca's scream follows me down the hallway. It's the sound of a heart breaking, and mine breaks right along with it. I don't go back to the mansion. I can't. It hurts too much. I return to my apartment with Eli. The space feels smaller than ever. Empty. Cold. But it's ours. It's safe. Eli doesn't understand why we left. He keeps looking at the door, waiting for Luca. He's not coming, baby, I tell him. Eli's face falls. He goes to his room. He doesn't play. He just sits. I feel guilty. I brought my son into this world, and now he's lost a friend. I pick up extra shifts at Giovanni's. I need the distraction. I need the money. Without Antonio's payments, things are tight again. Maria asks about the mansion. I tell her it didn't work out. She doesn't press, but her eyes are sad. You did a good thing, she says. Don't forget that. I nod, but I don't feel good. I feel hollow. 3 days pass. Each one feels like a year. I think about Luca constantly. Is he eating? Sleeping? Does he ask for me? I think about Antonio too. His broken expression. The way he couldn't look at me when he told me to leave. He was afraid. I know that. But fear shouldn't win. Not when there's so much at stake. On the 4th night, my phone rings. Unknown number. Hello? Clara. It's Antonio. His voice is rough. Luca is missing. My heart stops. What? He ran away. We've been searching for 3 hours. I don't know where he is. Oh, God. My hands start shaking. Have you checked? Everywhere. Every room. The gardens. The streets nearby. I close my eyes. Think. Where would he go? What was he doing before he disappeared? He was in his room. He wouldn't eat dinner. He just kept drawing. Drawing what? You. Antonio's voice breaks. He drew you over and over. My breath catches. I'm coming. I'll help search. Clara, don't argue with me. I'm coming. I hang up. I call my mother. She arrives within 20 minutes. I explain quickly. She hugs me. Go. I'll watch Eli. I kiss Eli goodbye. He grabs my hand. His eyes are worried. I'm going to find Luca, I tell him. I promise. He nods. He trusts me. I grab my coat and run outside. The rain has started. Cold and heavy. I don't care. I drive toward the mansion. But halfway there I stop. I think about Luca. About what overwhelms him. Loud places, crowds, chaos. He wouldn't go where there's noise. He'd go somewhere quiet. Somewhere he feels safe. The train station. It's 2 blocks from the mansion. Underground. Dim lights. The hum of trains. Luca loves that sound. I turn the car around. My heart pounds. Please let him be there. Please. I park and run inside. The station is nearly empty. A few commuters. A homeless man sleeping on a bench. And there in the corner is Luca. He's curled up against the wall. His knees pulled to his chest, his hands over his ears. He's rocking. My breath catches. Luca. I walk slowly toward him. Not too fast. I don't want to scare him. Luca, sweetheart. It's me. It's Clara. He doesn't look up. I sit down beside him. Not touching. Just close. And I start to hum. The lullaby. The same one that brought him back before. His rocking slows. Just a little. You're okay, I whisper. You're safe. A train passes. The sound fills the station. But Luca doesn't flinch. He's used to it. He finds it calming. I keep humming. Keep breathing steady. In and out. Finally, his hands lower. He looks at me. His eyes are red and swollen. Hi, I say softly. You left. His voice is small. Broken. I know. I'm so sorry. Why? My throat tightens. Because your daddy was scared. And I was scared too. Of what? Of getting hurt. Of not being enough. He looks at me. His face is so serious. So grown up for 8 years old. You are enough. Tears spill down my cheeks. Thank you, Luca. He reaches out. His small hand finds mine. Don't leave again. I won't. I promise. A commotion erupts at the entrance. Antonio runs down the stairs. Security guards follow. But he's faster. He's frantic. He sees us. He stops. His breath is ragged. Luca! Antonio's voice cracks. Luca stands and runs to his father. Antonio drops to his knees and catches him. He holds him so tight. His whole body shakes. I'm sorry, Antonio whispers. I'm so sorry. Luca clings to him. They stay like that for a long time. Father and son. Broken and healing. Finally, Antonio looks at me. His eyes are filled with tears. Thank you. I nod. I don't trust my voice. How did you know where to find him? He asks. I know what he needs, where he feels safe. I should have known too. You will. You're learning. Something shifts in his expression. He stands, still holding Luca. Come home with us, please. Antonio, I was wrong, I was afraid, but fear almost cost me everything. His voice is firm now, strong. I need you. Luca needs you, please. I look at Luca. He's watching me. His eyes are pleading. Okay, I whisper. I'll come home. Back at the mansion, we get Luca into dry clothes. He's exhausted, but he won't let go of my hand. I sit with him until he falls asleep. Antonio stands in the doorway, watching. His face is softer than I've ever seen it. When Luca's breathing deepens, I slip out. Antonio follows me downstairs. In the study, he pours 2 glasses of whiskey. His hands are shaking. I've made so many mistakes, he says. We all have. But mine almost killed my son. He downs the whiskey in one gulp. I sent you away because Marco said I was weak, because I was afraid of what people would think. And now I don't care what anyone thinks. His eyes find mine. You were right. I was choosing fear. But fear doesn't protect anyone, it just destroys. I feel my chest tighten. What are you saying? I'm saying I'm done. With Marco. With this life. With pretending I'm something I'm not. Antonio, I want to be a good man. For Luca. For... He stops. His jaw tightens. I want to be someone worthy of your respect. My breath catches. You already are. No, but I will be. The silence stretches. He steps closer. His hand reaches up. He touches my face gently. You've changed everything, he whispers. You and your kindness. You made me see what matters. Luca matters, that's all. Not just Luca. His voice is rough. You matter too. My heart pounds. I don't know what to say, what to feel. I'm not asking for anything, Antonio says quickly. I just need you to know. You saved us, both of us. You saved yourselves. I just showed you the way. He almost smiles. You're too humble, and you're too hard on yourself. We stand there, close. The air between us charged with something unspoken, but we don't cross that line, not yet, not tonight. Get some rest, Antonio says finally. Tomorrow, we start over. The next morning, Antonio calls a meeting. His top men gather in the study. Marco sits at the far end. His face is cold, I'm not invited. But I hear raised voices, shouting, the sound of something breaking. An hour later, the men leave. Marco's face is dark with rage. He glares at me as he passes. This isn't over, he says quietly. I feel afraid, but I don't look away. Antonio finds me in the garden. Marco is out. What? I fired him. Cut all ties. My stomach drops. Antonio, that's dangerous. I know, but keeping him was more dangerous. What will he do? I don't know, but I have people watching him. Antonio's voice is firm. He won't hurt you, I promise. I want to believe him. But I've seen Marco's eyes. I've seen the hatred there. Over the next 2 weeks, things change. Antonio starts selling off his illegal businesses. He meets with lawyers, accountants. He's methodical, careful. What will you do instead? I ask one evening. I don't know yet. Something legitimate. Something Luca can be proud of. He's already proud of you. Antonio looks at me. Because you taught him to be. We're sitting in the garden. Luca and Eli play nearby. They've become inseparable. It's beautiful to watch. I've been thinking, Antonio says, about starting a foundation for children like Luca and Eli. My breath catches. Really? Programs, therapy, support for families. He pauses. I want you to help me run it. Me. You understand these children. You understand what they need. I feel overwhelmed. I'm just a waitress. You're so much more than that. His voice is soft. You're the heart of this whole thing. My throat tightens. I don't know what to say. Say yes. I look at the boys, at their laughter, at the hope in their faces. Yes, I whisper. I'll help. Antonio's hand finds mine. He squeezes gently. Thank you. We sit there, hand in hand, watching our sons play. And for the first time, I let myself imagine a future, a real future. 3 weeks later, the Luca Foundation opens its doors. It's a small building in Brooklyn. Bright walls, sensory-friendly spaces, everything designed for children who need a gentler world. The opening ceremony is small, just close friends, local families, a few reporters. Antonio gives a speech. He talks about Luca, about his own failures, about the woman who taught him to see differently. He doesn't say my name, but everyone knows. When it's my turn, I step to the microphone. My hands are shaking. I'm not good at speeches, I start. But I know what it's like to feel alone, to watch your child struggle and not know how to help. I look at the families gathered. Their faces are hopeful, tired, familiar. This place is for you, for your children, for anyone who's ever felt different or misunderstood. My voice is stronger now, because being different isn't wrong. It's beautiful, and everyone deserves to be seen. The room erupts in applause. I feel tears on my cheeks. Antonio is smiling at me. His eyes are proud. After the ceremony, families tour the building. Luca shows other children the art room. Eli holds his hand. 2 boys, both brave, both kind. You did good, Antonio says. He's standing beside me. We did good, I correct. Yes, we did. His hand brushes mine. I feel my heart skip. But we're in public. We stay professional. Still, something has shifted, and we both feel it. That night, Antonio invites me to dinner. Just us. No children. They're with my mother. We go to a small Italian restaurant. Not Giovanni's. Somewhere new. Somewhere that's just ours. I've been thinking about something, Antonio says over wine. What's that? The future. What comes next? For the foundation? For us. My breath catches. Us? I know it's complicated. I know I'm not... He stops. I'm not the kind of man you should be with. Don't say that. It's true. I've done terrible things, hurt people. I can't erase that. No, but you can choose differently now. You are choosing differently. His eyes find mine. Because of you. No, because of Luca. Because of love. He reaches across the table. His hand covers mine. I'm falling in love with you, Clara. Time stops. My heart pounds. I don't know what to say. You don't have to say anything, he continues quickly. I just needed you to know you've given me hope, purpose, a reason to be better. My throat is tight. Antonio, it's okay. Really. I don't expect... I love you too. The words slip out. Soft, true. His breath catches. You do? Yes. I don't know when it happened, but it did. Something shifts in his expression. Relief, joy, disbelief. I never thought I'd feel this way again, he whispers. Me neither. We sit there, hands clasped, hearts open. The restaurant fades away. It's just us. For the first time in years, I feel whole, I feel safe, I feel loved. But peace doesn't last. 2 nights later, I'm alone at the foundation, finishing paperwork. Everyone else has gone home. I hear the front door open, footsteps in the hallway. Hello? I call out. Marco steps into the office. His face is hard. His eyes are cold. My blood runs cold. What are you doing here? I came to see what you've built. With my money. It's not your money anymore. Everything Antonio has I helped him get. Marco steps closer. And you took it all away. I didn't take anything. He chose this. Because you manipulated him. Made him weak. Love isn't weakness. Marco laughs. It's a bitter sound. Love? You think this is love? He's using you. Like he uses everyone. That's not true. Isn't it? Once he's done playing house, he'll toss you aside. Marco's voice is cruel. Just like his wife. Don't talk about her. Why not? She saw who he really was. That's why she... Stop! My voice is shaking. Just stop. Marco reaches behind him. I see the gun before he pulls it out. My heart stops. You ruined everything, he says quietly. So I'm going to ruin you. Please, don't do this. Give me one reason why not. Because there are children here. Their artwork. Their hope. Destroying me won't change that. Something flickers in his eyes. Doubt. Or maybe regret. But then sirens wail outside. Red and blue lights flash through the windows. Marco curses. You called the cops? No, but someone did. The front door crashes open. Police! Drop the weapon! Marco looks at me. His face is twisted with rage and defeat. For a moment, I think he'll shoot anyway. But he doesn't. He drops the gun. Officers rush in and tackle him to the ground. I collapse into a chair. My whole body is shaking. Antonio runs in moments later. His face is panicked. Clara! He pulls me into his arms. I'm sobbing now, all the fear pouring out. You're okay, you're safe. His voice is gentle. I've got you. How did you know? Security cameras. I saw him come in. I called the police immediately. I cling to him. My chest tightens. He was going to kill me. But he didn't. You're safe now. Officers lead Marco out in handcuffs. He doesn't look at me. Doesn't say a word. Antonio holds me until I stop shaking. Until my breathing steadies. It's over, he whispers. He can't hurt you anymore. I nod. But I don't feel relief. I just feel exhausted. Let's go home, Antonio says. Home, the mansion, the place I never thought I'd belong. But it is home now, because Antonio is there, and Luca, and love. Okay, I whisper. Let's go home. The next morning I wake to sunlight. Eli is curled beside me. Safe, warm. Antonio knocks softly on the door. Can I come in? Yes. He enters with coffee. He looks tired, like he didn't sleep. How are you feeling? He asks. Better. But better. Sore. He sits on the edge of the bed. I'm testifying against Marco and others. My chest tightens. That's dangerous. I know, but it's right. I want to end this. All of it. What about retaliation? There will be security, protection. His eyes find mine. For you too. And Eli. I don't want to live in fear. You won't. I promise. His hand covers mine. I'm building a different life, a clean life. It'll take time, but we'll get there. I believe him. I can see the determination in his eyes. Okay, I say, we'll get there, together. He smiles, it's small but genuine. Eli stirs. He opens his eyes and sees Antonio. He doesn't pull away. He just watches. Morning, Eli, Antonio says softly. Eli looks at me. I nod. He sits up slowly. Then he reaches out. His hand touches Antonio's. My breath catches. It's trust, pure and simple. Antonio's eyes fill with tears. Thank you, buddy. The three of us sit there, a family, not bound by blood, but by something stronger. Love, and choice, and hope. Weeks pass. The foundation thrives. More families join. More children find their place. Antonio and I work side by side, building programs, training staff, creating something beautiful. Luca starts speaking more, full sentences. He tells jokes, he laughs freely. Eli blossoms too. He and Luca are inseparable, brothers in all but name. One Saturday we take both boys to the park. It's sunny, warm, perfect. They run ahead, chasing each other, laughing. Antonio and I walk behind them. His hand finds mine. We don't hide it anymore. I never thought I'd have this, Antonio says. What? Peace, joy, a family. You always had Luca, but I couldn't see him. Not really. He stops walking, turns to me. You taught me how to see, how to love, how to be human again. My throat tightens. You taught me too. That strength can be gentle. That change is possible. His hand touches my face. I love you, Clara. I love you too. Soft, he kisses tender, full of promise. The boys see us. Luca giggles. Eli smiles. Gross, Luca shouts. We laugh. It's perfect. This moment. This life. 6 months later, the foundation hosts its first annual gala. The garden is transformed. Lights strung between trees. Tables covered in white cloth. Music playing softly. Families we've helped attend. Donors. Community leaders. Everyone who believed in this dream. I wear a simple blue dress. Nothing fancy. But Antonio looks at me like I'm wearing diamonds. You're beautiful, he whispers. You're biased. Maybe. But I'm also right. We walk through the garden together, greeting guests, thanking supporters. Then it's time for speeches. Antonio goes first. He talks about transformation, about the journey from darkness to light, about the woman who made it all possible. He calls me to the stage. I'm nervous, but I walk up anyway. He hands me a small plaque. It reads, "To Clara Bennett, for showing us that one act of kindness can change everything." My breath catches. Tears blur my vision. Thank you, I whisper. The crowd applauds, but I'm only looking at Antonio, at the love in his eyes. Luca and Eli run up on stage. They're holding a drawing. It's all four of us, holding hands, smiling. We made this, Luca says. For you. For both of you, Eli adds. His voice is clear, strong. Antonio and I look at each other. We're both crying now. It's perfect, I say. Thank you. The boys hug us. The crowd cheers. And in that moment, everything feels right. We're not perfect. We're still healing, still learning, but we're together. And that's everything. Later that night, after the guests leave, we sit in the garden. Just the four of us. Luca and Eli are tired. They lean against us, half asleep. Tell us about the garden, Luca says sleepily. I smile. It's become his favorite bedtime request. Once upon a time, I start, there was a garden. A place where broken things grew whole again. Like us? Eli asks. Yes, baby, like us. Antonio's arm is around my shoulders. His voice is soft. And in that garden, 2 families became one. Because of love, Luca adds. Yes, I say, because of love. The boys drift off. Their breathing slows. They're safe. Content. Antonio looks at me. His eyes are soft. Thank you. For what? For not giving up on me. On us. I never could. I lean into him. You're worth fighting for. So are you. We sit there under the stars. The garden glows with soft light. Music plays in the distance. And I realize this is what peace feels like. Not the absence of struggle, but the presence of love. Clara? Antonio's voice is quiet. Yes? Will you marry me? My breath catches. I pull back to look at him. His eyes are serious, hopeful. Are you sure? I whisper. I've never been more sure of anything. Then yes. Yes, I'll marry you. He kisses me. Deep and slow. A promise. A beginning. When we pull apart, Luca and Eli are watching. They're grinning. You were awake? Antonio asks. Maybe, Luca says. He's giggling now. We all laugh. The sound fills the garden. Pure joy. This is our story. Not perfect, but real and beautiful. A waitress and a broken man. Two boys who needed understanding, and a love that changed everything. I look around the garden, at the lights, at my family. We're home, I whisper. Antonio smiles. He pulls me close. Yes, we're finally home. The wedding is small, simple, just family and close friends in the foundation's garden. I wear a cream-colored dress, nothing elaborate. But when Antonio sees me, his breath catches. You're perfect, he whispers. So are you. Luca and Eli stand beside us. They're both wearing little suits. Luca holds the rings. Eli holds flowers. They take their jobs seriously. The officiant speaks about love and second chances, about building something new from broken pieces. When it's time for vows, Antonio takes my hands. His voice is steady. Clara, you saved my life, not by fixing me, but by showing me I was worth saving. His eyes find mine. I promise to honor you, to choose love over fear, every single day. My throat tightens. Antonio, you taught me that strength comes in many forms, that people can change, that hope is real. I squeeze his hands. I promise to walk beside you, through everything, for as long as we both live. I now pronounce you husband and wife. Antonio pulls me close. He kisses me softly. The small crowd applauds, but I barely hear them. I only hear my heart, and it's singing. Luca hugs us both. Now we're really a family. We always were, sweetheart, I say. Eli joins the hug, all four of us together. My chest tightens with joy. This is what I dreamed of. Not wealth or status, just love, just belonging. The reception is casual. Pizza and cake. Music playing. Children running through the garden. Antonio and I dance. He's not graceful, but neither am I. We laugh at ourselves. I never thought I'd dance at my own wedding, he says. Why not? Because I never thought I'd have another wedding. Another chance. I rest my head on his chest. We both get another chance. I won't waste it, I promise. I know you won't. Later, we cut the cake. Luca and Eli help. They get frosting everywhere. We don't care. My mother cries happy tears. She hugs Antonio. Take care of my daughter. With my life, he says. She believes him. I can see it in her eyes. The fear she carried is gone, replaced by trust. As the sun sets, we release lanterns into the sky. Each one carries a wish, a hope, a prayer. I watch them float up, higher and higher, until they're just tiny lights in the darkness. What did you wish for? Antonio asks. That every day feels like this, full of love. It will. I'll make sure of it. His arm wraps around my waist. We stand there, surrounded by light, surrounded by family. This is my life now, and it's more beautiful than I ever imagined. The legal proceedings take months. Antonio testifies against his former associates. He names names, reveals locations, exposes years of criminal activity. It's dangerous. There are threats. Security follows us everywhere. But Antonio doesn't waver. This is the right thing, he tells me. For Luca, for Eli, for us. I'm proud of you, I say. His eyes soften. That means everything. The trials make headlines. Former mob boss turned state's witness. DeLuca testifies against crime family. People stare when we're in public, some with respect, others with disgust. I hold my head high. Antonio made mistakes, but he's paying for them now. He's choosing redemption. One afternoon we're at the courthouse. Antonio finishes his testimony. He looks exhausted, but also lighter. It's done, he says. All of it. Yes, I've given them everything. I feel relieved. What happens now? Now we wait. The trials could take years, but I'm free. My part is done. We walk out together. Cameras flash. Reporters shout questions. We ignore them. In the car, Antonio takes my hand. I'm sorry you have to deal with this. Don't be, we're in this together. Yes, together. Life settles into a new rhythm. We wake early, make breakfast for the boys, drive them to school. I work at the foundation 3 days a week. Antonio works there full-time now. He's passionate about it, driven. We need more funding, he says one morning. I want to expand, open locations in other cities. That's ambitious. I know, but there are so many children who need help. His voice is firm. We can't stop now. Then we won't. We write grant proposals, meet with donors, host fundraising events. It's exhausting, but it's meaningful. One evening, a mother approaches me after a therapy session. Her daughter has autism. She's struggling. Thank you, the mother says. Tears stream down her face. This place saved us. My breath catches. You're doing the hard work, not us. But you gave us hope. That's everything. I hug her. I understand exactly how she feels. I've been where she is. Antonio watches from across the room. His eyes are proud. When the mother leaves, he walks over. You're amazing, he says. I'm just doing what I know. No, you're changing lives. Every single day, something shifts in his expression. Love, gratitude, wonder. We're changing lives, I correct. Together. He kisses my forehead. Together. 6 months after the wedding, we buy a house. Not the mansion. Something smaller, warmer, more like a home. 4 bedrooms, a big backyard, a porch swing. It's perfect. The boys each get their own room. They decorate them carefully. Luca paints his walls blue. Eli chooses green. They help each other. They're brothers now, in every way that matters. Moving day is chaos. Boxes everywhere. Furniture being carried in. But there's laughter, too. Antonio and I stand in the empty living room. Sunlight streams through the windows. This is ours, he says. His voice is soft. Yes, ours. A fresh start. I take his hand. The best kind. That night, we order takeout. We sit on the floor because the furniture isn't set up yet. The boys eat pizza and giggle. This is the best house ever, Luca says. Why? I ask. Because we're all here. Together. Eli nods. His smile is bright. My chest tightens. These boys, they've taught me so much about patience, about unconditional love, about finding joy in small moments. Antonio catches my eye. He mouths, I love you. I mouth it back. Weeks pass. The house becomes a home. We establish routines, family dinners, movie nights, weekend trips to the park. Antonio is different now, softer, more present. He reads to the boys every night. He helps with homework. He's learning to be the father he always wanted to be. One Saturday, we're in the backyard. Antonio is teaching Luca to throw a baseball. Eli watches. He's not interested in sports, but he likes being near his family. I sit on the porch swing, watching. My heart is full. Mom, Luca calls. Did you see that? I did. Great throw. He beams. His confidence has grown so much. He's no longer the anxious boy hiding under tables. He's thriving. Antonio jogs over. He sits beside me on the swing. What are you thinking about? How far we've come? It's because of you. No, it's because of all of us. I lean into him. We chose this. We fought for it. And we'll keep fighting. Whatever comes. I nod. There will be challenges. There always are. But we're stronger now. Together. One evening, Antonio gets a phone call. He takes it in his office. I hear his voice. It's tense. When he emerges, his face is tight. What's wrong? I ask. One of my former associates was acquitted. The jury didn't believe the evidence. My stomach drops. What does that mean? It means he's free and he's angry. At you? Yes. I feel afraid, but I try to stay calm. What do we do? We're careful. Security is already increased, but we can't live in fear. I know. He pulls me close. I won't let anything happen to you or the boys. I trust you. That night I barely sleep. I check on the boys twice. They're safe, peaceful, unaware. But I'm on edge. Every sound makes me jump. What if Antonio's past catches up to us? What if we're not safe? In the morning, Antonio finds me in the kitchen. You didn't sleep. I'm fine. No, you're not. His voice is gentle. Talk to me. I sigh. I'm scared. What if... Don't go there. He takes my hands. We have protection. I've made arrangements. Nothing will happen. You can't promise that. I can promise I'll do everything in my power. His eyes find mine. Clara, I've faced worse. We'll get through this. I want to believe him. And I do, mostly. Okay, I whisper. He kisses me, soft and reassuring. I love you. I love you too. Weeks pass without incident. Slowly, my fear fades. Life returns to normal. The foundation thrives. We hire more staff, add more programs. The waiting list grows. One afternoon, a reporter asks for an interview about Antonio's transformation, about our work. Antonio hesitates. I don't know if that's wise. Why not? I ask. Because my past will come up. It always does. So let it. Show people what's possible. That change is real. He considers this. Finally, he nods. Okay, we'll do it. The interview is scheduled for the following week. We prepare carefully. Antonio writes notes, practices his responses. The day arrives. The reporter is kind, professional. She asks hard questions, but fair ones. Mr. DeLuca, you were involved in organized crime for over 2 decades. Why should people trust you now? Antonio's voice is steady. They shouldn't. Not automatically. Trust is earned. I'm spending every day trying to earn it. What changed? I met someone who showed me I could be better, that I was worth saving. He glances at me. And I met my son, really met him, for the first time. Your foundation helps children with special needs. Is that personal? Very. My son has autism. For years, I didn't understand him. I was too focused on power, on fear. His voice cracks slightly. But love changed everything. The reporter looks at me. Mrs. DeLuca, what made you believe in him? I feel nervous, but I answer honestly. Because I saw his heart, beneath the hardness, beneath the fear. He's a good man who made bad choices, and he's trying to make it right. Do you worry about his past catching up to you? Every day, but I also believe in second chances. Everyone deserves one. When the interview ends, Antonio and I sit in silence. He's exhausted, but also relieved. That was hard, he says. So you did well. We did well. The article comes out 2 weeks later. The headline reads, From Darkness to Light, One Man's Journey to Redemption. It's fair, balanced. It doesn't shy away from Antonio's crimes. But it also shows his transformation. Responses are mixed. Some praise us, others condemn, but overall it's positive. People see the truth, I tell Antonio. That's what matters. I hope you're right. I am. Winter arrives. Snow blankets the city. The boys are thrilled. They build snowmen, have snowball fights. Their laughter fills the yard. Antonio and I watch from the window, hot chocolate in our hands. The house smells like cinnamon. This is my favorite time of year now, Antonio says. Why? Because it's about family. Not business, not survival, just love. I lean into him. I'm glad. Me too. That evening we decorate the Christmas tree. The boys hang ornaments carefully. Antonio lifts them so they can reach the high branches. This one is from Grandma, Eli says. He holds up a porcelain angel. It's beautiful, I say. He hangs it gently. His face is serious, focused. He's proud of his work. Luca steps back to admire the tree. It's perfect. Not yet, Antonio says. He pulls out a box. We need one more thing. Inside are 4 ornaments, each with a name. Clara, Antonio, Luca, Eli. For our first Christmas as a family, Antonio says. His voice is thick with emotion. My breath catches. Antonio. Hang them with me. We do. All 4 of us. Together. When the last one is up, we step back. The tree glows. Warm and bright. Full of memories. Full of hope. Now it's perfect, Luca says. I pull both boys into a hug. Antonio wraps his arms around all of us. We stand there, a tangle of love. This is everything, I whisper. Antonio kisses the top of my head. Yes, everything. On Christmas morning, we wake early. The boys rush to the tree. They tear through presents with wild excitement. Antonio and I sit on the couch, coffee in hand, watching. Thank you, he says quietly. For what? For giving me this. A family. A life worth living. My throat tightens. You gave it to yourself. I just helped you see it. No, you made it possible. We sit in comfortable silence. The boys play with their new toys. The house is warm, full of joy. Later, my mother joins us for dinner. She brings her famous pie. We eat until we're stuffed. We laugh until our sides hurt. This is what healing looks like. Not dramatic, not perfect, just steady, consistent, full of small, beautiful moments. New Year's Eve arrives. We stay home, just the 4 of us. The boys stay up late for the first time. At midnight, we stand on the porch, watching fireworks in the distance. The sky explodes with color. Make a wish, I tell the boys. They close their eyes. Their faces are serious. "What did you wish for?" Antonio asks. "That we're always together," Luca says. "Me too," Eli adds. I feel tears prick my eyes. Antonio's hand squeezes mine. "That's my wish too," I say. Antonio nods. "Mine as well." We stay outside until the fireworks end. The boys are tired. We carry them inside, tuck them into bed. In our room, Antonio pulls me close. A new year, a new life. I'm ready for it. So am I. We fall asleep in each other's arms. Safe, content, home. I think back sometimes to that night at Giovanni's, when everything changed, when a frightened little boy had a meltdown, and I chose to help. I had no idea where it would lead, no idea I'd find love, or family, or purpose. But life works that way. One small choice, one act of kindness, and everything shifts. Antonio is asleep beside me. His breathing is steady. His face is peaceful. He's not perfect. Neither am I. We still struggle. We still have hard days. But we have each other. And that's enough. I close my eyes, grateful for this life, for these people, for this love. Tomorrow will bring new challenges. But tonight, I'm at peace. 6 months later, spring arrives with soft rain and blooming flowers. The garden behind our house transforms into a riot of color. I'm in the kitchen making breakfast, eggs and toast. Simple, easy, the morning routine I've come to love. Antonio comes downstairs. He's already dressed, ready for the day. "Good morning, beautiful," he says. "Morning." He kisses me, quick but warm, then pours coffee for us both. "Big day today," he says. "I know, are you nervous?" "A little, but mostly excited. Today we're opening the second location of the Luca Foundation, in Queens. It's been months of planning, fundraising, building, but it's finally ready. The boys are coming, right?" I ask. Of course, they wouldn't miss it. Luca and Eli appear in the doorway, still in pajamas, hair messy, eyes sleepy. "Morning, guys," I say. "Hungry?" They nod. They sit at the table. I serve them breakfast. We eat together, talking about the day ahead, about the new building, about the families who'll be helped. "Will there be other kids like us?" Luca asks. "Yes," Antonio says. "Lots of them." "Good. They need a place too." My chest tightens. Luca's empathy has grown so much. He thinks about others now, cares about their struggles. "You're right, sweetheart," I say. "Everyone needs a place." The opening ceremony starts at 10. The building is beautiful. Bright walls, sensory rooms, art studios. Everything designed with care. Families gather. Parents with hopeful eyes, children curious and cautious. Antonio speaks first. His voice is strong, confident. 2 years ago, I didn't understand my son. I didn't know how to help him. He pauses. But someone showed me. Someone patient and kind. And everything changed. He looks at me. This foundation exists because one person believed that kindness matters, that everyone deserves understanding, that love can transform lives. The crowd applauds. Antonio steps aside. It's my turn. I walk to the microphone. My hands are shaking, but my voice is steady. "I'm not special. I'm just a mother who loves her son, who wanted him to have a place in this world." I look at the families. This place is for all of us, for every parent who's felt alone, for every child who's felt different. You belong here. You're seen. You're valued. More applause. I step back. Antonio takes my hand. He squeezes gently. Luca and Eli cut the ribbon together. The doors open. Families pour inside. Children explore the rooms. Parents talk with staff. Hope fills the air. Antonio and I walk through the building, greeting people, answering questions, sharing in their joy. "This is just the beginning," Antonio whispers. "I know. We're going to help so many people." "We already are." He pulls me into a quiet corner. His arms wrap around me. "Thank you for everything." "Stop thanking me. We're partners. The best kind." He kisses me, deep and slow, full of love. When we pull apart, Luca and Eli are watching. They're grinning. "You guys are always kissing," Luca says. "Is that bad?" Antonio asks. "No, it's good. It means you love each other." "Very much," I say. Eli nods. "Like a family." "Exactly like a family," Antonio says. His voice is thick with emotion. That evening we return home exhausted, but happy. The day was perfect. Everything we hoped for. The boys take baths. Then we all gather in the living room. Movie night, our weekly tradition. We watch an animated film, something light-hearted. The boys cuddle close. Antonio's arm is around me. Halfway through, both boys fall asleep, their heads on our laps, their breathing soft. Should we wake them? I whisper. Not yet. Let's just sit here. So we do. The movie plays, but we're not watching. We're just existing. Together. Content. I never thought I could have this, Antonio says quietly. Peace. Joy. A real family. You deserve it. So do you. I rest my head on his shoulder. We're lucky. The luckiest. Time passes. The movie ends. We carry the boys to bed, tuck them in carefully. In our room, Antonio and I get ready for bed, the day's exhaustion settling in. But it's a good exhaustion, the kind that comes from meaningful work, from love. Clara? Antonio says. Yeah? I want to tell you something. I turn to him. His face is serious. What is it? I'm grateful. Every single day. For you. For this life. For the chance to be better. My throat tightens. Me too. I know I don't say it enough, but I need you to know. I do know. You show me. Every day. He pulls me close. His lips find mine. The kiss is tender, full of promise. I love you, he whispers against my lips. I love you too. We hold each other. In the quiet of our room. In the safety of our home. This is what I fought for. What we both fought for. A life built on love. On second chances. On hope. Sunday morning arrives, our day off, no work, no obligations, just family time. We make pancakes together. The boys help. Flour gets everywhere. We laugh at the mess. Can we go to the park? Luca asks. Of course, I say. So we do. All four of us. We pack a picnic, grab a soccer ball, head to our favorite spot. The weather is perfect. Warm sun, gentle breeze. The park is full of families, children playing, laughter everywhere. Antonio and the boys play soccer. I sit on a blanket, watching, my heart full. An older woman sits nearby. She smiles at me. Beautiful family. Thank you. Your husband is good with the boys. He is. He's learned a lot. We all have to learn. That's what makes us good parents. I nod. She's right. Parenting is constant learning, constant growth. Antonio jogs over. He's breathing hard, grinning. Come play with us. I'm terrible at soccer. So are we. Come on. He pulls me up. I join the game. I miss every ball. Trip over my own feet. But I'm laughing. The boys are laughing too. Antonio catches me when I stumble. His arms steady me. I've got you, he says. Always? Always. We play until we're exhausted. Then we eat our picnic. Sandwiches and fruit. Simple food, but it tastes perfect. Luca and Eli chase butterflies. Antonio and I lie on the blanket, looking up at clouds. What do you see? He asks. A dog, maybe a horse. You? I see happiness. I turn to him. That's not a cloud shape. No, but it's what I see when I look at this. At us. My breath catches. Me too. His hand finds mine. We lie there, connected, content. This is life, not grand moments. Just small, beautiful ones, strung together like pearls. Evening comes. We head home. The boys are tired, happy, sun-kissed. We order pizza for dinner, watch TV together. The boys fall asleep early. Antonio and I sit on the porch. The stars are bright. The night is quiet. I've been thinking, Antonio says. About what? About writing a book. About our story. About change and redemption. I feel surprised. Really? Yes. I think it could help people. Show them that no one is beyond saving. I think that's a beautiful idea. Will you help me? Of course. He smiles. Relief crosses his face. I want people to know that kindness matters, that love is stronger than anything. They will. We'll make sure of it. We sit in silence, his arm around me, my head on his shoulder. The future stretches before us. Unknown, but not scary, because we're together. Whatever comes, we'll face it. As a family, as partners, as two people who chose love over fear. I close my eyes. Breathe in the night air. Feel the warmth of Antonio beside me. This is my life. Simple, imperfect, beautiful. And I wouldn't change a single thing. Time passes. Seasons change. Life continues its steady rhythm. The foundation expands again. A third location, then a fourth. We're making a real difference. Touching lives, creating hope. Luca starts middle school. He's nervous but excited. He's made friends, real friends who accept him. Eli thrives too. He's talking more, engaging with the world, still quiet, but confident. Antonio and I work side by side every day, building our dream, supporting each other. Some days are hard. Old demons surface. Fears creep in, but we face them together. Some days are easy, full of laughter, full of joy. Those days remind us why we fight. One evening, Antonio finds me in the garden. I'm planting flowers, getting my hands dirty. "Need help?" he asks. "Always." He kneels beside me. We work in comfortable silence, digging, planting, creating beauty. "Clara," his voice is soft. "Yeah, thank you for not giving up on me, even when I gave you every reason to." I look at him, really look at him. His face has softened over the years. The hardness is gone, replaced by warmth. "I couldn't give up on you. You're my heart." His eyes fill with tears. "And you're mine." We finish planting, then sit on the grass, watching the sunset. The sky turns pink and orange. "This is what peace feels like," Antonio says. "Yes, it is. I never want to lose it." "We won't, as long as we choose it." Every day, he nods, understanding. It's not about never struggling. It's about always choosing love, always choosing hope. We walk inside, hand in hand. The boys are doing homework at the kitchen table. "Dinner in 30 minutes, I announce. "Can we have pasta?" Luca asks. "Sure." I start cooking. Antonio helps. The boys finish their homework. We work as a unit, a team, a family. This is what I dreamed of when I was alone and scared. Connection, belonging, home. And now I have it. We all have it. Dinner is loud, full of conversation, full of life. We talk about school, about work, about plans for the weekend. After dinner, we play a board game. Luca wins. He does a victory dance. We all cheer. Bedtime comes. Antonio reads to the boys. I listen from the doorway. His voice is gentle, full of love. When they're asleep, we retreat to our room, exhausted, but happy. "Another good day," Antonio says. "The best kind, ordinary and beautiful." He pulls me close. We fall asleep tangled together, safe, loved, home. I dream sometimes of that night at the restaurant, of the scared little boy, of the choice I made. I wonder what would have happened if I'd stayed in my seat, if I'd been too afraid to help. But I didn't stay. I moved. I chose kindness over fear, and everything changed. Not just for me, for all of us. Antonio, Luca, Eli. We're all different now. Better, healed, not perfect, never perfect, but trying, growing, loving. And that's enough, more than enough. When I wake in the mornings now, I don't think about exhaustion. I think about gratitude for this life, these people. This love, I am blessed, we all are, and I will never take it for granted. The garden grows, season after season, year after year. Flowers bloom, then fade, then bloom again. It's a cycle, beautiful in its constancy, in its hope. Our lives are like that too. Good days and hard days, joy and struggle, light and shadow, but always moving forward, always growing. Antonio and I stand in the garden one morning, coffee in hand, watching birds. "You know what I realized," he says. "What?" "This garden, it's us. Broken things growing whole again." I smile. "Luca said something similar once, remember?" "I do." His voice is thick with emotion. He was right. We're all healing here. Together. Together. The word has become our anchor, our promise, our truth. We are not alone. We never were. Even in our darkest moments, love was waiting. Hope was possible. We just had to choose it. And we did. Every day. We still do. The boys join us in the garden. They're older now, growing fast, but still our babies. "Morning," Luca says. He's taller than me now. It happened so fast. "Morning, sweetheart." Eli hugs me. He's not as tall, but close. "What's for breakfast?" "Whatever you want." "Waffles?" "Sure." We walk inside together. The four of us. A family. Imperfect. Beautiful. Whole. This is what redemption looks like. Not a single moment, but a lifetime of choices, of showing up, of trying. Antonio squeezes my hand as we enter the kitchen. I squeeze back. We made it. Against all odds, through all storms, we made it and we'll keep making it. Day by day, choice by choice, love by love. Because that's what family does. They hold on. They don't give up. They choose each other. Over and over and over again. I look around the kitchen, at my husband, at my sons, at this life we've built, and I smile, because everything is finally at peace.